Guys, we are giving away this bike. If you wanted to learn more about it, check out the link below. Also, we have a lot of cool exclusive content.
Guys, it's Sean from Srkcycles, and I'm pumped to take this bike for a spin. I know Caleb already took it for a spin. I want to take it for a spin. This has those 6 and 6 exhaust pipes. I think they're made by Cobra, but I don't see a stamp on them. But they sound mean. I was told about these pipes before I even had one. They were like, that's the best exhaust system you get on these bikes. 6 individual headers. How cool is that? Pumped. Alright, so this is a cold start. What I love about this bike is that everything's all working perfectly. It's all tuned right. Turn the key, put on choke, fire it up. Oh yeah, another thing I like about the bike, this bike has one of the greatest sounds. Listen to this. That's one of the greatest sounds of any bike I've ever ridden in my life. That 6 boxer engine is amazing. The reason people love the Valkyrie is just it's an all-around cool bike. One, it's a 6-cylinder, but it's not like the Triumph Rocket 3 that's kind of a novelty. I'm sure I know there's guys out there that they're like, that's my bike, I ride it all over, I put 20,000 miles a year on my Rocket 3. The one I ever had, I had a Roadster, I still have it. Well, we just sold it. And anything with the name Roadster in it's going to be kind of a novelty. You know what I mean? It's not an everyday bike or everyday vehicle. But this really is. So you got the big engine, which it's so usable. It's so like rider friendly, but powerful. But it's in a chassis that handles good. I mean, the bike's nimble. It's got the pegs. It's got a very, Goldwing feeling to it because it's very based off the Goldwing. And it's got the same engine. And man, I just really enjoy riding it. And I enjoy doing this. Just twisting that throttle, letting it loose. Big mulch, you know what I'm talking about. But this is that big gentle giant that every once in a while when you twist that throttle it gets woken up. It's so mean. I mean, those 6, you can hear those 6 individual cylinders, and it gives the exhaust this like depth that I've never heard before. Because almost always with most vehicles, other than like maybe a twin, and how much depth can a twin have, you have the exhaust eventually going back. Like a hot rod, 8 pipes, they all go back into 1. No, I mean, they all go back into 2. That doesn't do it. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about. What a cool bike. If you're a motorcycle enthusiast, okay, let me put it this way. Oh, that bike house is for sale, auction. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Jay Leno probably owns a bike like this. Just because it's such a cool bike. If you're a motorcycle enthusiast, you know about the Valkyrie. You know all about the Valkyrie, and you probably have one. This is one of those like rider's bikes. And when everyone else is rocking that big twin, and you know what the big twin sounds like, and you show up like this, people know. Oh, yo, that's Dave on his Valkyrie. That's Jimmy on his Valkyrie. This thing feels just at home. This Valkyrie feels just as much at home at an opera, or at the bar, or just fishing in the dark. The Valkyrie's got a wide range of people that it hangs out with. It's hanging out at night with the sport bike riders. It's hanging out with the cruiser guys. It's hanging out with the touring guys. I mean, it's an unusual package, but it just fits so many different qualifications. It's a very cool bike. I mean, Honda's been making this motor for a while, but they've been making a little more tame, a little more quieter when they put it in the Goldwing. But then they're like, let's make a roadster out of it. Let's call it the Valkyrie. Let's put some bigger handlebars. Let's not put fairings and stuff. That's what they said. I was at the meeting. I was not at the meeting. I was like 3 years old when they decided to make this. You guys, if you've never ridden a Valkyrie, you take one for a spin. They're wild. It's such a cool bike. Oh, whoa! I pushed the that peg looks broken. Forget that. See, Honda kind of broke the mold when they're like, let's make something different. Let's do a Boxer 6. Everyone's doing the V-twin. V-twin was like it. Single cylinder. And they're like, no, let's do a flat. Let's do an inline 4. What's next? Have you guys seen that? I think there was a motorcycle out there. There's at least a car that was out there that had like a one of those like airplane motors where all the cylinders are like this. Not sure what that's called. Ooh, you know, it'd be kind of cool. Have they ever put a rotary engine in a motorcycle? Let me show you guys how we do it in Valkyrie. That's how we do it. Put your cup in there. Guys, this bike runs amazing. If you guys saw the other test drive video of Caleb riding this, I don't know what he did to stall it out. That sound, man, that sound wakes the neighbors. That sound wakes the neighbors, and it's like that guy that played his harp and all the mice. Was it the mice or the children that followed him? Well, with this, all the motorheads. You play that sound, man, all the motorheads and children who like motorcycles are all following after it. You have like a crew, a mob walking behind you. Amazing sound. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this test drive of a, I don't remember what year it is, Honda Valkyrie. I believe it's the F6, yes. The F6. Love it. Alright guys, remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later.
What's up guys? If you guys like what you see and you want to check out more content, click up there. If you want to check out awesome bikes and beards content, check up there. And if you guys want a free bike, check down here.